Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope you're all well, happy, healthy, wealthy, and abundant. Hello, 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 Jean. Welcome. Mary Jane, hello. LT Spiritual, hello. Mystical, hello. Angelica, hello. Princess, hello. Z, hello. Welcome. I have 4 donations from Rachel, just so y'all are aware. Another name I don't know. Jesus is King, hello. Coco, hello. Jeannie, hello. Welcome. I hope you had a Merry Christmas. Irene, hello. Pretty in Pink, hello. Nana, hello. Beauty, hello. I think that's Beauty. Hold on. Yeah, Beauty. And Liz, hello. Alright, we have 9 spots left. Jesse, hello. 8 spots. I am good. How are you? Hello, Aisha. Brittany. Oh. And yes, if I said your name, you're added. Alright, 6 spots left. You love my shirt, thank you. I always have spooky season with me somehow. Hey Rach, welcome. And thank you for your donations. You're welcome. I'm glad to hear you're okay. I'm glad it's done with. Honestly, I'm glad that the Christmas is gone and done, to be honest. But I've been trying to relax as much as possible, get my energy saved back up. There was a lot there for a minute. But this year, actually, I did everything ahead of time, which I'm very surprised of. How was yours? Did you get some relaxing in? Did you get everything you wanted? It is a very busy time. And collectively, it just feels so, you know, like being an empath and feeling all the other people's emotions, stress, and whatnot. But it's going to be New Year's, so we're going to focus on bigger and better. I had all my presents wrapped and everything. I was so proud of myself. I know. people, I didn't fill the people in. Like, I was like, I don't want to get out there because them lines are just ridiculous. Alright, 5 spots, and then I'll start. Siona, hello. I know there's a cold front coming through right now, so I'm hoping it kills all these ants, because these ants have been attacking me. Hey, Diamond Girl, welcome. Alright, 3 spots. Crow's Nest. It's okay, boo. I refunded it to you. No worries, my love. If you still want it, send it back. But if not, I understand. It was a long one. No worries, boo. No worries. It's all love. I be putting people to sleep all the time, so I think that's my superpower. And put that sleep on people. It's the MS. Alright, 3 spots. Did you want to get on the list or no? The free list? Thomas. What is a Dark Prince? I have no clue. And thank you, boo, for your 2 donations. You'll go after Rachel. She's got 4 ahead of you, but I appreciate it. Thank you. What is a Dark Prince? I have no clue. Well, I guess that can be a good thing and a bad thing, right? Was that your question, though, Thomas? Do you want to be on the list, or... Alright, let's get it started so I don't put people to sleep. Rachel, what is your first question? Jason, hey. Okay, good. I'm glad you can hear me. I don't like talking loud. My butt be. Hey, Jason. Thank you for your donation, boo. Alrighty, alrighty. What's your first question? What's up with Jeff? Why is there silence? Is he wanting you to chase? Alright, let's see. Lovers, King of Cups. It looks like he's planning something. Got a lot of pages here, so it could involve his kids. Like, maybe he's been like trying to find a way to get everything done for the holidays for his kids or something. Trying to get his money up. I got the Two of Wands, the Page of Wands, the King of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles over here. So it feels like his time, he's planning his time out and I guess, what is in most need of his attention right now. But why the silence? I think it's because maybe he's focused on other things from what I can see. Probably the kids. Maybe it's just a busy time for him. It looks like he's making a plan, or like he has to choose in between like spending time with you, talking to you, or spending time with the kids. Let's see. It's almost like he's waiting for you to call him. But he's also like, if he's going to call you, he wants it to be the right time. He showed me the Two of Wands close like twice. Like, what should I do? Who should I give my attention to? He could be trying to build his money up from what I can see. Maybe he, with the holidays, maybe he was spending his money on his kids, or maybe just recently there's been some loss in his finances that he's trying to recover. Like I said, it looks like he wants to call, but there's so many like other pieces involved that take his attention away from. I mean, I feel like if you don't call him within a certain time, he will reach out to you. But like I said, I think it's just like he's trying to juggle right now, like where he's putting his attention. Because I see like whatever happened recently, like he's got to make his money up. He's got to get his money up because it seems like something was, like either he was, if he celebrates the holidays, he spent a lot of money on his kids or something like that. But it just looks like his time was spent on the children, if anything. But definitely not with females. There's no females here. So it looks more like, as much as he wants to reach out, it's just like, not right now is just not the right time. And he's kind of waiting for you to call him. So I would say, yeah, he might be trying to get you to chase him a little bit. Just to show like you're still interested. Maybe he feels bad for not calling you and wondering like how you feel and if you're mad at him or something. But nothing too serious is going on with him from what I can see. She's got 3 left. All right, Rach, what was your next question? Hold on. I can't read. Okay, let's see. Num num. Okay. Okay, do I feel like he's come back from his mom's house? That could be what that Two of Wands is. Something, maybe he received some communication in regards to something and he had to make the decision. It looks like maybe he's planning on coming back, or he already has, like, in the middle of the night. Well, let's see. Like, maybe something happened where he had to plan to leave unexpectedly. Because it looks like he made, like, a rash decision to leave or something. Yeah, something happened. Maybe it had to do with his work or something. I would say he's back at his house, to be honest. It looks like something happened. He had to go clean up after, or to take care of something. Maybe he received some unexpected, like, call, and he had to make plans to come back unexpectedly. Because it looks like he has a loss of some kind with the tower. Like, something happened where he was needed back at his house. So I would say he left his mom's house, from what I could see, especially with the Six of Swords. It looks unexpected. He had to make, like, a decision, like, to stay there or to come back. And it looks like because of whatever happened, he had to make the choice to come back. It could have had to do with his kids or something. I don't know. It just looks centered around his foundation, his stability. So that could be what that loss is. Like, something happened where he lost money or financial something. And he had to go clean it up. He just kind of felt pulled in a million different directions. There was so many people. It was like page, 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 night, night, night. So his attention is being pulled around. All right. What is your third question, boo? The free list is closed for today, babe, but I am on 3 days a week if you'd like to come back another day. Is he being a knight? You're crazy. No, knights are just like, you know. He's becoming a knight. He's being knighted. That's what it is. He's being knighted. England or something. Oh, thank you, boo. What is your question? You're welcome. Sometimes people just need to hear it. They don't read the chat. It's okay, babe. I'm on 3 days a week. I'm on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Just jump on. I'll read for you anytime. You just got to make it on the list, okay? What's your question, though, babe? Are you talking about like a Knight of Wands? It looks like the Knight showed up because of the communication that came in. Um, but if you just want to know if he's getting a lot of attention, I don't feel like the attention is from like okay. Like, where is this coming from? Like, who is the attention coming from? Okay. I do see he gets a lot of attention. He's probably very good looking. Um, I don't feel he engages with what you think he's engaging in. From what I can see, like, there's a lot of people wanting him. Yes, I will say that. And they want him for, I guess, his looks, or they want him for, what he looks like, or, the lower level things. But he stays in the hermit mode because he doesn't want what they have to offer. It doesn't look like he's engaging with it. It just looks like, yes, if you want to know if he gets attention, yeah, there's a lot of people that want his attention. There's a lot of people that want something with him, as far as that. But I don't see it as like he's engaging with it at all. He shows me the hermit. Like, yeah, he does what he does for whatever attention, followers, whatever, but he doesn't engage with, like, let's say the women are hitting him up in like his DMs or whatever. He's not engaging in anything like that. From what he said, well, from what I could see, his attention is not on that. And maybe he did in the past, from what I can see, but I guess he learned his lesson. He's kind of grown past that with the Seven of Wands. Like, his intentions are elsewhere. So yeah, of course he gets a lot of attention. But from what the way that they're showing me is that he kind of pushes it all back. Like, he knows where he's at now. He's made certain mistakes in his life, and he doesn't want to do it again or whatever. So, like, he knows it's coming from a toxic place or from like a lower level place, and he's like, I've been there, done that, and I'm not trying to do that again. But yes, he does get a lot of attention. All right, babe, what's your last question? Okay, future thoughts, actions towards you. Okay. In this particular moment, he's very unsure where things are going to go between the two of you. Because what he's showing me is like he's been through a lot. He's going through a lot. He's got a lot of stress on his plate. And he's pulled back because he understands like the effect that can have on a connection. So I kind of feel like right now he's kind of in his feelings a little bit about like all the stuff he has to tolerate and deal with. He's like, I don't know where I could fit love into this. Like, I've got a lot going on. And he showed me two nines, and that to me is like right now his main concern is getting himself together. Because I don't know what happened, but I do feel like there's something that he's trying to deal with, but it definitely isn't about like trying to love nobody. It's trying to fix himself. I do feel like he's gonna come back, of course, but at the same time, I think right now it's just very self. So future, he's very unsure about. He's unsure about where the connection will go. But I do feel like you left a place within him to where he'll keep coming back to you. But I do feel his heart's kind of closed off. He might be like emotionally unavailable or like avoidant because I feel like a pushback from him. Like, I'm going through so much. I can't talk about this right now. It's kind of like that. And it could be whatever's going on right now. He feels very confused, very imbalanced. And it, like I said, it doesn't have anything to do with another female because there's no females here at all. I think he's just pulling back for himself right now. He's like, there's just too much going on. But that could change tomorrow. He still has feelings for you, though. Like with the Two of Cups, he still has feelings for you. It's just, it's not the main focus for him right now because he doesn't know where he's going in life. Like, yes, he may have a lot of good things going on for him, but he doesn't know how to deal with his own shit, let alone somebody else's, you know? So, I don't know. Today it just feels like he's kind of, his energy is pushing back. Like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to think about that right now. I'm not sure where it's going to go. I'm very unsure what's going on in my own life, let alone in a relationship. So, he could have gotten scared or something to let another person close because he doesn't want to be vulnerable and say that like his world is crumbling right now. So, I don't know, babe. But I do thank you for your donations. And Crow's Nest, it is your turn, my love. I wonder why my pens run out so much. I can't stop doodling. Like, I don't know if that's like a channeling thing or what, but I have a bad habit. So if y'all hear me over here doodling, I'm sorry. I can't help myself. Okay, what's coming in money and career for you in the immediate future? Let's see. The Sun and the Temperance, I think it's something that you've been waiting for. Maybe some clarity around your next steps or your next moves. I do feel like something will be clearing up that you've been patiently waiting for. Let's see. Cuckoo. I kind of feel you're about to go against some kind of crossroads in your life. And this crossroads could be like you doing something that you used to do, something that you're really good at, something that like intuitively I feel like you're being pulled in a different direction because you feel where you're at like you're not getting where you need to be. You kind of feel like there's just too many moving parts, too many things going on for you to stay where you're at. I do feel like it's almost like you're going back to something that you have some kind of history with or some kind of connection to. So that could be like an old job, an old career, something that it seems like you love. You have good memories of doing this. And I've got magic and cultivation. So I feel like you've been planting seeds, or you've been like testing the waters in different areas. And I think something's going to hit, and your soul is going to lead you in a direction of doing something that you love. Because I feel like wherever you're at right now, you just, like I said, you don't feel like it's for you. And I've got the snake. So the year of the snake, you might have been going through like lessons in regards to your money, like how to save, how to manage better, where you want to go. You're like shedding the old part of yourself and coming into something new. And that could have been why the sun came out, is like you're starting to realize, or you're starting to see where it is you need to be. And I got cultivation at the bottom again with innovation. So I do feel like all the pieces are going to start clicking into place very soon. And the harvest is there. Yeah, it's unfolding. I do feel like maybe something is unfolding within you, like you're giving birth to some kind of idea. Like I said, there's something surrounding the past, something surrounding about something you've put a lot of investment and time into. And I feel like it's different from what you're actually doing now. But it's like your soul is guiding you back that way for a reason, because there's just something better for you there. That's where you're gonna make the most money. Renewal. Again, it's just like the snake. Like the old part of yourself is shedding away. And so wherever you're at right now may just not be working for you anymore. That's part of who you used to be, or something like that. But I don't know. I just feel like everything is happening for a reason. So stay calm. You will be blessed. That magic is there. You're just kind of going through a death and rebirth, maybe in your whole life. Maybe everything's being stripped away so you can come out new and fresh and with brand new ideas. But it's all necessary, from what I can see, because the renewal and the shedding and everything else keeps coming out. And then with the high priestess, it's like it's calling you back to something you're really meant to be doing. So I would pay attention to like everything, because I feel like there's pieces along the way that are just kind of clicking into place for you. And whatever's coming is going to be a great match for you for sure. And it's going to lead you to success. So just keep doing what you do. And when it's time to go, I feel like you'll know exactly where you need to be, or what moves you need to make. But you're kind of at the crossroads. You're like, it's kind of scary to go into the unknown. But I think like once you get there, you'll realize like, hey, this is where I was meant to be. Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like right now, because with the Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles, it's showing like it's not doing it for you anymore. And sometimes God will make things very uncomfortable so that you will start making moves in different directions. And, it's all a necessary part of it. All right, babe. What is your next question? What's coming in love? Chariot, Ace of Swords. Some kind of communication is coming your way. Could be from a Cancer. Doesn't have to be. It's just the Chariot's here with the Ace of Swords. The Justice card could be a Libra. I kind of get the feeling that this is new, whatever this is. After a time of being in the shadows, I feel like you're about to come out. Three of Wands. This kind of looks like maybe changing location. So if you do get the job in another state, let's say, I think that's where When you move, they move. And everything is, it has something to do with your stability and success. Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like it may not be directly immediate, but it's pretty close. It feels like the moves you make now is aligning you to this person. Let's see what else we can get. Four of Wands. Lovers. Ace of Cups. All right. Whenever you, Ten of Pentacles at the bottom, I honestly feel like you're, wherever your next steps are, all together are bringing this in. It's going to be a very secure love, a very safe love, a very healed love, because I think you've realized like those hot boys just don't do it anymore, you know? And you're aligning with something greater. The Four of Wands, lovers, I like that for you. And this lovers is only two people. It's not the three, you know. So I do feel that you're coming in alignment with the masculine that has healed, and it feels very fresh and brand new, but it's almost like the wait was necessary, or the wait is going to be necessary because some kind of movement is happening that's putting you and them at the right place at the right time. So like divine timing is at play here. Your days of being bored are about to be over, and then I got a match, King and Queen of Pentacles. So very abundant love. And with the Ten of Pentacles, you know, I think the Queen and King of Pentacles are the ones that would have a Ten of Pentacles. Because not only is it happiness and love, it's happiness in financial stability, success, generational wealth, etc. So I like that for you. But it does feel at a distance. And I don't know if you're going to maybe meet somebody that doesn't live where you live, or you're going to move somewhere and that's where they are. But I don't know. I feel like it's all in divine timing, and it's happening exactly as it's supposed to. So it won't be like tomorrow for what I feel. I feel like there's, like I said, even in the beginning, it's like things are clicking into place. You're welcome, babe. And thank you for being here. I wasn't sure what happened the other day, but I made sure you got your money back, because I don't ever want to hold on to anybody's money if I don't read for them. All right, Jason, it's your turn, boo. I don't think Jason posted his question, did he? Jason! Now, Jason fell asleep. Maybe he fell asleep. Who knows? All right. Well, until Jason comes back, hello. What is your question? I didn't see it. Let me see. I'll just wait for him. All right. Okay, he left it with this payment. Okay, I got the question. But let me do hellos first and then I'll just read for him if y'all can timestamp it. Okay. How does your spirit team truly feel about your connection to them? You've been meditating more. That's good. Let's see. They love the movement you've been taking because it's setting you free from something that may have held you back for a while. Maybe you've been feeling stuck. Maybe you've been feeling like lethargic. Maybe you've been feeling whatever. But what they're saying is they love this for you because it's going to set you up for your next adventure. The Chariot, the Fool, and the King of Cups. So keep doing what you're doing. It's aligning your soul with what you were meant for instead of the things that have kind of held you back. All right, let me do Jason and figure out what in the actual F was this dream about. Let's see. All right. Okay. It's kind of like your soul calling out, right? That's the way it feels. Your soul called out to this person to let them know that your feelings. I don't even really know what it is. It's like, it's almost to put the correct words into something that was unsaid, or maybe it was something that was disrupting your soul or causing some kind of like it's almost what it feels like is like unsaid things, like there were things that you needed to say or your soul was saying. So it's almost like they put your face in front of them to say the things that you weren't able to say, but it's to make peace with it within yourself. It's almost like you, instead of holding on to all these feelings and whatever, it feels like they dreamt about it because you couldn't speak it. But there is a soul connection here, whether it be soulmate, whatever. Labels don't really matter. It just feels like the two of you are connected enough spiritually to where you can communicate telepathically, and that's what it kind of feels like. But I don't, it's not like I don't feel you set the intention for this. The way that I feel is because this person is connected, they're having a conversation with your unconscious or your subconscious. Maybe this person needed to hear what you said in the dream. Intuitively, yes, they may know it, but to like actually have a dream of you standing in front of them saying it, it felt more real. It made them feel more better. That doesn't even make sense. The Wheel of Fortune keeps coming out here, and it feels like it's setting something in motion. Maybe it's like the conflict that the two of you had of the unsaid things. It's like it released that so that way you can move forward with an understanding or a knowing. And it doesn't have to be a conscious knowing, but a subconscious knowing. So I definitely feel like the message was received. They got it, and maybe they needed that in that moment as well. Because maybe they needed to feel wanted. Maybe they needed to feel loved. Maybe they needed to almost be validated for the feelings that they were having, I guess. All right. Now, on to Mary Jane. What was it? 41, 51. And thank you for time stamping. I think you're going to receive clarity for something that you've been waiting to hear about. Maybe, you know how something happens physically and you go Google it and it's like you're going to die, right? Um, I feel like maybe you've been like in a state of panic or, oh my gosh, my life is over, or I'm going to die. But your angels have been around you this whole time, keeping you in the hand. So I think your fear may have gotten the best of you. Whatever happens at the doctor's appointment tomorrow is going to give you a sense of peace. Again, I feel like maybe it's going to help with some sort of healing as well. Maybe you'll get the answers you need so you can heal. Um, I don't feel it's as bad as you think it is. I think maybe it's something that you've kind of put off for a while. And so you're almost expecting the worst, right? So I do feel there's some kind of clarity coming out. And I don't think it's as bad as you feel that it is. I think the fear kind of got to you a little bit. So I don't know what that's about, but I do feel like you'll get the answers you're looking for. Overdiagnosed, maybe. I just know, like, it's like my mom, she'll get a hangnail and Google it, and she'd be like, oh my gosh, plan my funeral, take all of my things. Like, she panics, right? And so that's kind of the way it felt. You're welcome. All right, LT Spiritual, what is coming towards you? I feel like in the near future, you're going to be very abundant, or you're going to receive something, some kind of money, monetary. Um, I'm getting like a warning, don't share whatever this is with everybody. Because some people have been kind of pushed away so that they don't take advantage of you. I do feel like something that has been blocked is about to be released. And this could be an offer, a new beginning in something. But I do feel a very abundant energy. But that's just with you, right? So sometimes energetically, people know when you align with greatness and they want to take from it. So there's also a warning there. But I do feel you feeling very financially secure. So if you've been stressed or feeling like you can never get to the place of having abundance, don't worry, it's coming. But they've been blocking it because maybe you weren't in a space of knowing who to tell and who not to tell. You know what I mean? So they were kind of clearing out the people that would take advantage of the fact that you just won, you know? All right, so mystical. The free list is closed for today, babe, but I am on 3 days a week if you'd like to come back another day. I picked the first 25 that show up and they get the free reading. So if you'd like one, come back again. Would love to have you here. Messages from your deceased grandmother. Let me see. Yes. I got tears in my eyes. Okay. First of all, she loves you, and she's very proud of you, or proud of the woman you've become. She never left your side. With Temperance, like, I feel like she was assigned to be like your guardian angel. I do feel like she's bringing something into your life that is going to make you very happy. And it could have to do with love. It's almost like she's aligning the love or the loves you need in your life, whether that be soul family, soul tribe. But the love she has for you is so overwhelming. And I got tears in my eyes, but they're not tears of sadness. They're tears of like recognition, I guess you could say. Or just like pride. I felt this before, like watching my kids when they graduated or something like that. That's the way it feels. Whatever's coming towards you, you deserve every piece of love that you get, every opportunity that thrives. And just know that you're very protected. You got a mother bear right on top of you, boo. I got the Two of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Temperance card, and the Ace of Cups at the bottom. So there's a lot of love here. I'm not sensitive at all. I'm really not. I'm not the type to just cry for no reason. So for me to get tears in my eyes, it's overwhelming, like, emotion. You're welcome, babe. She gives you a big hug. And the way that she's telling me is you smell her or you feel her sometimes. And if you question if that's a real thing, it is. Could also be like certain lights that flicker or something to do with electricity. All right. Angelica. What's the number 6 supposed to mean for you? Well, I know 6 is normally about balance or an imbalance. Well, let's see what it means for you. Six of Wands. Seriously? Okay. You're about to be seen, boo. You're about to be seen. You made it. You did it. Four of Wands, Six of Wands, and the Four of Swords. You might be seeing fours a lot too. But it's like harmony, stability. It can also have to do with rest. Like maybe you need to rest right now because something really big is coming into your life and you don't want to get overwhelmed by it. And it could have to do with a person or a connection. But Six of Wands, Four of Wands is amazing. You've made it. You're about to be seen for all of the things that you have to offer. And thank you, Rachel, for your 4 donations. And I think I'm going to end the donations with that. Just because it's a Sunday. Another 6, I know. But that's the 6 you want. You want that 6 of Wands. Recognition, being seen, put on a pedestal. You deserve it. All right, let me do Princess real quick, Rach, and then I got you. Okay, S's thoughts towards you. I honestly feel like they're telling me like you're, in their eyes, you're better than them. Or you two are very different. They, you make them think about the way that they act towards you. You make them, you make them feel validated and seen, whereas maybe they don't normally feel validated and seen. Um, I feel like there's a lot of passion, you know, with this person. But I just get this energy of like they feel some sort of like misalignment between the two of you. Maybe you two are very different. Um, but they definitely feel good in your energy, for sure. You give them a sense of balance, and maybe their life doesn't really have a lot of balance. So you could be like teaching them something with this connection as well. Or you will in the future. All right, Rachel. He feels insecure. It does feel that way, and it could just be because you're just a lot more, like, how can you say it, like stable, secure than he is. Like he's still kind of finding his way. Rachel, she's probably typing. Okay. Do they feel like he's lost interest? The song Rolling Stone is playing right now. But I think that was for Princess. I think listen to Brand New Man by Warren Zevers. Alright, has Jeff lost interest? To me, I don't feel it's necessarily he lost interest in you. I think right now he has some kind of blockage in his personal life as far as where to devote his time to, because he's showing me Emperor, King of Pentacles. Like he's got a lot going on with money, but he's also got a lot going on possibly with his children and all the other things in his life. So he might just be thinking that being single right now would probably be the best thing for him, because he doesn't have the energy or the time, because I feel like he feels there's a blockage when he tries to give too much of himself. It like he hits a wall. And so maybe he just feels like maybe right now it's needing of a break or something like that in order to move forward, because but I don't see like him interested in nobody else. To me what he's showing me is like I got to do something right now. Like, I don't know what to do. I've got to make this money. I've got to give to my kids, my family, whatever. And I need to focus on myself too, because maybe he just doesn't have any time for himself. So the little bits of day that he has, he wants to do things for him because he needs to be able to keep going. Because if you deplete yourself, like I said, I think he hits that wall. But I think in this moment right now, as sad as it makes him to feel this way, because I do feel like not giving you the attention is a loss for him. But he just doesn't have the time and the energy for it. He's got too many other things in his life. And he hates that you think it would be somebody else, because it's not about being with anybody else, because he doesn't have time for it. He just doesn't have the time. Six of Pentacles, like he's having to give here, he's having to give there, he's having to make not only his ends meet, but everybody else's too. So, like, any kind of relationship is just kind of out the window. And I don't feel, like I said, I don't feel it has anything to do with like another person. It's just he's got shit he's got to take care of. And he doesn't know how to incorporate love into his life. He tried, and he's been trying, but it just doesn't look like it's the right timing, you know. And maybe it's just today. Maybe he had something happen that just he's having to clean up a mess, you know. And so right in this current moment, he just doesn't have the time for it. Because I don't feel like he's, I don't know, I don't feel like this is going to be an ongoing energy. I just feel like right now it's too much for him. And he's not sure how to make it work. So, like I said, I don't feel it has to do with anybody else, though. All right. All right. All right, babe, what is your second question? Because that's what your first question was. Did he lose interest? And it's not that he lost interest. You want me just to read for it again? No, I understand. I mean, that's your decision to make, though. I mean, honestly, nobody wants to be rebound or anything. But I kind of feel like if you care about a person, you can understand when they go through things that they may pull back a little bit, but maybe you're not in a place to where you want that. Should you have a conversation with her about her husband? Okay. I don't feel that the conversation is necessary. For what I see is the conversation is something that would cause problems and issues. Um, what I'm getting, like, if you want to be on good terms with her, that conversation is not the way to do it. I honestly feel if you tell her something like that, hold on. Okay. I honestly feel like if you want to have that conversation, you can. But I don't feel like you're going to get what you want out of the conversation. I don't feel like they're going to pay you anymore. I feel like they'll go find somebody else or they'll let you go. And I know it's not a job or whatever, but I do feel like I don't know. I feel like they're kind of selfish when it comes to like where their money goes and things like that. So it could go it depending on how you handle the conversation is dependent on because like let's say they tell you no, I can't pay you 150 more. But let's see in a couple months and you get upset. That could cause a rift. That can cause problems. Now if you go in and say, look, I can't do it unless you pay me more, period. They can either say yes or no, and I kind of feel like they would say no because it would come out of nowhere. They would it would be like one of those unexpected things that they weren't expecting, and so it might just not go the way you plan it to go. As much as they would like you to be there, I don't think that. I mean, yes, have the conversation because for yourself, you need to set healthy boundaries for you. Now, will it go the way you want it to? I don't think so. I think you will be disappointed with the result, but at least you put it out there. You know, at least you're standing up for yourself and letting them know, like, hey, you got to pay me more in order for me to do it, if that makes sense. And it's not that they don't have the money. But that's what they're going to tell you. They're going to play stupid like we don't have it. Because like I said, I feel that they're very selfish. I feel like the money that they do have, they're not trying to spend it on paying you. The only reason they keep wanting you is because it's for cheap, you know. Exactly. So don't sacrifice your time unless they're willing to. But definitely have the conversation because you need to let them know that you need more money or you're not going to do it. And maybe they will or they won't. All right, next. Try it. You can't get anything worse. You know, they can say yes or no. It's not going to be horrible. But I feel like they would be like, oh, we got to discuss it first. And then they'll make some kind of excuse. All right, what's your third question? You're on number 3. Move 3. I think. I'm lost too, girl. We both lost. Is it the 4th? Because it was... The first one was about Jeff losing interest. And then the second one was about that. So this is the 3rd. Is it over between you and Jeff? It's not over. I just feel like right now it might be done for now, kind of feeling. Right now he's got stuff he's got to take care of, but he will be back from what I can see. It's like he's going to clean up whatever mess he's made and then come back. Because he does really feel a strong connection to you. So I definitely don't feel like it's over for good. It's just over maybe for now. Maybe there's silence for now. And then I got the Magician twice, so I definitely feel like he'll call you back in. Because he won't be able to get you off of his mind. Like right now, I feel like the fear has got to him, and he doesn't know what else to do about it. And so yes, he's making the decision to pull back, but you're gonna constantly be on his mind, right? And so the energy between the two of you is gonna pull him back. Judgment, 2 of Cups. So yeah, I definitely feel like for now, yeah, he may be trying to pull away because he doesn't see a way to make it happen the way it should, but he'll be back, if that makes any sense. Something happened and I don't know what it is, and it's not positive. It's not like, oh my gosh, he fell in love with another girl or he's attracted to another girl. This is like something happened in his life to where he's having to do something that's going to take and require a lot of time to clean up. So I don't know what exactly that is, but they've shown me the Tower over and over and over again. Something serious has crumbled in his life and he's going to have to fix it. And with the fear of losing whatever, or like whatever is crumbling, the fear of that is making him feel like, I can't do this to her because I'm going through so much and I don't have the time for it. And you shouldn't be strung along. You shouldn't be where I can only call you every other day or every 3 days or whatever. Because I do feel like he's not trying to disrespect you. He just doesn't know what to say or how to say it for you to understand him. All right, last one. All right. What could it be? What is that Tower about? This almost feels like it could even be like a drunk driving or now I do feel that some of the stuff has to do with him telling that baby mama where her place was. This almost feels like, how do you say it? Like the baby mother lost her house, so the kid has nowhere to go, right? And so she's like, now you're gonna take custody of the kid, or something like that. I can't really tell you what it is. It feels like he was at a distance when this happened. Something really bad happened. Maybe the mom got in a drunk driving accident, or she was driving with the kids. I don't know. It feels like it's just a lot that just happened. Because I feel like that conversation happened, and then it was like a some of the events that happened after. And I don't know if she like did something to his car, did something to his house out of like spite. If she did something to like something that has to do with his job. I just feel like because of whatever he told her, she reacted and did something bad. Because she couldn't handle the fact that he told her, like, it's done, it's over, it's this. It just feels like a whole shit show, Rachel. Like, you don't need to be a part of this. Whatever it is, you don't need to be a part of it. I don't really know, girl. I just know it has to do with, like, something that happened while, like, there was celebration going on. So it could have been, like, right around Christmas time. But he was at a distance, so it's almost like they took advantage of the fact that he wasn't physically in town. But it looks like something really serious. I don't know. Hopefully nothing that bad happened, but it doesn't look good. Well, maybe on your free question. How does Anthony feel about you? 1 second, babe. Alright, how does Anthony feel about Z? I feel he feels a lot of feelings towards you, so much that it makes him imbalanced. I think he fights his fear about this. Like, is it just a fantasy? Am I deserving of the love they have to offer me, or the feelings that they're offering to me? Um, maybe feelings to them are just, you know, like especially true feelings make them feel uncomfortable. But he's like, I don't know what to do with this. So he has a lot of feelings, but he's not sure what to do with the feelings he's having. Um, his fear crept in, almost like it's too good to be true. Let me run now, kind of thing, or let me do something else because this is like, this could hurt me. But really, it's like it's just care and I don't know. I know for me, when I started feeling feelings, I was like, "Ooh, what is that? Get it off of me." So it happens. I don't know, boo. I don't know if it'll reveal it or not, depending on what spirit wants me to know. Because sometimes they'll keep other people's business quiet. Like they'll only tell me what they want to. All right, Jesse, your turn. Please post your question. Okay, hold on. Jesus is king. I'm sorry, babe. Hold on. Oh, it's because I can't see. Let me get it correct. Hold on. Jesus is king. Oh. All right. My bad, love. My bad. Let's see. Libra's feelings. Jesus is king. Um, I got the Nine of Swords, the Lovers, and the Strength card. I feel like whatever happened is really like heavy on their mind. They could be trying to figure out like what to do with this because the Lovers can be a choice card. Like, should I stay? Should I go? What's best for the both of us? Um, Maybe some things were said that you two regret or whatever. It kind of feels like they're holding back because they don't want to say anything like out of anger, or they don't want to let their ego run the show. So if the two of you aren't talking right now, I feel like it's a good thing because it's keeping you two from like fighting about it. But I do feel though that they're thinking about all the things that have happened and trying to figure out what's the best next move for this situation. You were never in a relationship, okay? Okay. Well, I do feel like you're on his mind. Whatever, if y'all didn't have, you said y'all had conflict, right? What I'm getting is the reason why he hasn't responded is because he doesn't want to respond out of anger or I feel like he's holding himself back from talking about it. or conversating about it. So I don't know what y'all's connection is as far as being in a relationship or not. But I do feel he is making a choice about like whether this is something he should invest in, because for now he's got a lot of thoughts in his head about you and what to do about the situation, the conflict that you're saying happened. um I can tell you what the cards mean, but if I don't know your situation directly, like I'm not going to know exactly what happened, what he's thinking. I just know you're on his mind a lot. The situation is on his mind a lot, and he's holding back because he doesn't want to say something from his ego. That's all I can say. And it's fine, but Jesse is like right after you, so the chat goes fast. My bad. I did not mean to say your name wrong at all. And I didn't mean to say y'all were in a relationship if you weren't. But I'm trying to put the pieces together to give you the best answer possible. You said you had conflict in his feelings, so I'm trying to tell you his feelings. Right now, he's trying to keep his ego from responding to you, or his ego may be holding him back from responding to you. All right, Coco. I just know they were in the list somewhere, so it was the closest looking name that I saw. All right, my bad. And I would keep my glasses on, but they make me dizzy. So, what is going to happen between you and... Alright. I feel like they're low-key obsessed with you. Like, they're ready to go. They're ready to get it. They're ready to start something. They want something with you. So, at some point, they're going to come forward. If they haven't already. Because they got the Ace of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Devil. But the Devil is like that. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Maybe they feel rushed, or like this urge to get it in. Maybe. Get it in, get it going, whatever it is. They're trying to. Trying to get in there, whichever way. They're excited. Alright, Jeannie. Oh, it's Irene? Did I have it messed up? Alright. What's good in 2026? Bring it to you. I seen her. I'd had a whole conversation with her. I don't know who I was having a conversation with. Alright, what is 2026 bringing you? She asked me how my Christmas was and stuff. If it wasn't Jeannie, who was it? It was in blue. No, the extendeds are closed. Donations are closed. Shit, something really new and exciting. The Fool and the Ace of Pentacles. A new beginning. Whatever blockage has been keeping you back is about to be broken. So, whatever indecision has been there, whatever confusion, whatever your blockage was, is going to be released. This could also mean someone from your past returning to reignite an old flame. Because I did have the Judgment, Moon, and Lovers too, so. And exciting, get excited. A new exciting adventure waits in 2026 for you. No, I talked to her this live. I am not confused. I'm gonna go all the way back. Hold up. Hold up. I don't even know if I can go back that far. Oh shit, what did I do? Oops. I can't go back that far. Damn. Whatever. Okay. She was here. Alright. I got you, Pretty in Pink. Sorry. I was trying to find Jeannie. She was here earlier. What are B's hidden thoughts and feelings towards you? Okay. It's almost like something about, as bad as y'all's relationship might have been, it set him up for like what he was meant to do or where he was meant to be in life. Maybe the crumbling of your relationship pushed him into healing, pushed him into a new direction. Not necessarily towards another person, but stability within himself. I still feel a strong connection between the two of you. Like, I still feel like he looks for you. Tower, Emperor, Star, and then I had the Four of Wands at the bottom. So this could be like what is considered like a twin flame connection or something. But they still feel spiritually connected to you. Like, they still look for you. But they're thankful for the connection, the way that it happened, because it's like, it's given them a clear direction, or made them look at themselves and change things. The song Midnight Confessions is playing right now. That might be like significant if you were to listen to it. I can tell. I feel like you need to set healthy boundaries with your energy. Because it almost feels like whoever you surround yourself with, you're absorbing like everything. So let's say you're dealing with people that aren't on the highest vibration. You're pulling in all their fears, all their thoughts, all their heaviness. And I feel like you're an empath by nature, so whether you know it or not, I feel like you're constantly absorbing energies, but you haven't found a way to release them. I feel like you need to meditate. I think you need to really start to study how to connect mind, body, spirit. So that way you know where your body aligns and where other people's do. Because I feel maybe you're a healer by nature, and so you absorb things to transmute them, right? And if you don't know how to do that, you're just absorbing them into your body. And so you need some kind of release. You need some kind of like way to push the energy back, if that makes any sense. So what you're feeling is not your own. And if you could learn to channel the energy, you wouldn't feel so heavy. Diamond girl. I'm so confused. Is it over between you and... It's not. I think right now they're trying to build themselves into a stable man, I guess. So when they do that, they will come back for a new beginning, a new cycle. But right, maybe the problem in the past is they weren't man enough for you. They didn't feel man enough for you. Maybe they didn't have enough financially to feel stable with themselves or something. But no, it's not over. All right, Liz. Okay. It's okay. They're trying to look at it from a different perspective instead of like automatically thinking the worst or something. And I don't know what happened between the two of you today, but I have the Lovers, the Five of Swords, and the Hangman. Maybe they've been conflicted about a choice that needs to be made or that has been made. I feel them trying to look at it from all angles or something like this. I don't know. Because I don't know what happened today, but it feels like there was some conflict or some disagreement. Maybe they came back after some disagreement. But they're trying to gain a new perspective around something. I don't know. All right. Yes, the donations is closed for today. You're welcome. All right, Jesse. The real Jesse, please stand up. How does Elle feel about you? They have feelings about you, but I don't know if they have like a lot of fear about where this is going or where they should take this. Should they take this anywhere? Because there's feelings here, but it's kind of like, ew, yuck feelings. But then they're like, I need to express them. Maybe they have a hard time expressing their feelings. Um, they have a lot of problems with like the throat chakra. As much as they want to move forward, they like stop themselves out of fear. But ultimately, they have feelings for you. They just are like, what am I supposed to do with these? What is this? I'm not good enough. You didn't do anything wrong. It's a them thing. It's not a you thing. You didn't do anything. They have feelings and they don't know what to do with their feelings because they're scared. It's insecurity or whatever. Like they're not good enough. I mean, if you feel like you did something, then maybe you did, but I didn't see that you did anything wrong. All right. I'm trying to find this question. Hold on. What? Okay. What kind of person are they? Y'all be asking some long questions for 3 cards. Like, I can only read so much with 3 cards, so I don't know what to tell you. I can only see what I see. Let's see. Tell me about this doctor. This arranged marriage. Okay. They look like they got money. Maybe they have their own business. I don't really feel like they're the most loving type of person. They do have big dreams for the future, but as far as like they could provide you a secure house. They could provide you with the material things. But as far as like love, maybe they just haven't found it yet. You know, that's kind of what I see. It's in the future. But they've got a lot of dreams and they're chasing their dreams actively, so they would be a good provider. They would create a strong family dynamic, I guess, if y'all were to have family together. Well, like I said, I don't feel they're the most like loving or sensitive, or they might be a little controlling. I don't understand what you're talking about, Jesse. Why does everybody get so defensive? I don't understand. What's coming in with Dwight in your connection this week? I feel like you're going to have communication from this person, or some kind of messaging back and forth with them. I don't know if like they have the right reasons to be like want you or be with you, because the Seven of Swords did come up, or maybe there's conversation around something like maybe um, you two aren't understanding each other on something, so something gets cleared up. Maybe they snuck out and you didn't know what happened to them. But I do feel like maybe they saw a picture of you, or you send them a picture or something, and they're like, I want that. But I do see some kind of movement here. Conversations being had, for sure. I don't know what happened. I don't understand. She asked a question, I answered, and then she said, did I do something? And I was like, no, she didn't do anything. It was a him problem. And then, I don't know. I was reading for other people, so I have no clue. All right, Rachel, your turn. I never said anything about her being a problem, so I have no idea. So it's not a y'all thing. I never called her fake. What? Why would I call her fake? All I said was the guy. Whatever. Doesn't matter. What the tea did baby mama do? Maybe she took like his work stuff or something he needed for work, or like messed it up. Spirit's not really telling me much because it's almost like it was a very negative energy, and the negative energy is moving on, so there's no need to bring it up again. That's kind of what they're telling me. Like it's over and done with now, and it's no sense in bringing it back up. He's working on making it right. So whatever happened, they're not giving me a lot of information. I just feel like he lost something. She took something, she broke something, she did something. And I think it revolves around his money. Something that helps him to make money or whatever. But sometimes spirit won't say because it's really like personal or whatever. Or you're not meant to know. I'm not going to look into it further today, babe. You're going to have to wait till another day. Will James meet up with you on Monday morning? I don't think so, babe. Or it's not going to happen the way you think it is. No. I got the moon, the hangman, and the tower, so they're going to tell you why they weren't able to, but it feels like there's a reason behind why they don't. Or they're going to give you an excuse or something. I feel like it almost feels like whatever happens, they're going to make up for it, or if it's meant to happen in the morning, it doesn't happen until later or something like that. It's just not... to me, that's a definite no. And with 3 cards, it's like... Alright, Diamond Girl. General. Seven, 2, 2 is 11. You got some choices coming up in the near future, possibly in regards to love, but definitely there's choices on the horizon. Make the right choice is what they're telling me. Don't get... Okay. What they're kind of saying is like make the right choice. Like some things that come are nothing but an illusion, and some things that come are real. You just got to learn to decipher. So when this choice comes in, make sure to not think with your emotions, think with your brain, and watch the people, or make sure that you're aligning with the right thing, not just the words or the illusion that's cast. And don't make any like quick decisions. And that could be in anything. It doesn't have to be love, but 222 you might be seeing a lot. We're all learning, babe. We're all learning. It's a process. Because they come looking so great and sounding so great and all these things, but it takes a while. Jason. Jean said, drink some Powerade. some electrolytes. Okay, Jason's not here. All right, Gene, it's your turn. I think it's your turn. Because Thomas was on some other stuff. I don't know what he was talking about. Something about a dark prince or something. Okay. I can't believe... I still can't believe somebody thought I called them fake. I would never do that. Well, he's got a lot of feelings for you, and he's thinking about offering you a commitment, or thinking about it. Ace of Cups, the Hierophant, King of Cups. He got a lot of feelings for you. Maybe he's daydreaming about being with you. Because in this Hierophant card, he's like looking back at her like, are you still there? Are you still there? You still like me? Because I called Jesus as King, Jesse. Whatever. I wasn't calling her fake. I was just saying she was the real one. The one I was talking about earlier. The one I thought was the other one. That's all. Ace Cups, Hierophant, King Cups. The Empress. The Strength card. He's getting his courage up from what I can see. Oh man, these boys need to hurry up with it instead of just thinking about it. Take some action towards it. Beauty sleep, yes, we all need that. At 9:29. Well, I love you guys. Thank you for another very interesting live. I don't know why my energy has been making misunderstandings happen. I don't get it. But I love you all. The ones that are real, they the ones that ride with me, they know me. They know I'm not trying to offend nobody. So, whatever. Y'all have a great night. I will see y'all again on Wednesday. Much love. Besitos.